Good evening, everyone. My name is Crystal, and tonight we are on day 11 of featuring a different black owned company that has wine or wine products. Um, I've just about exhausted the available wines from stores nearby. I have went to Target. I have went to Total Wine, and pretty much when I look up things, I from companies that I know or were referred to me, or even just looking up like black on wine brand or wine accessories and things like that. I basically have bought everything from a company that's there. I do have multiple bottles from some companies like McBride Sisters. They have rosé, they have a red blend, they have brut, of course. So I do have a couple more, but I was trying to feature as many companies as possible during this month. So different companies, different wines, different accessories, or different products and things dealing with wine. So today we are on a new one, okay? This one is called Black Excellence Wine Company. They are out of California. Um, I am going to open the red today. I did order from online and I had this box shipped to me. I ordered 3 of their bottles. It came with a red wine, there is a sparkling rosé, and then there is also a white. So I did receive 3 bottles in my shipment from Black Wine Excellence Company. Um, and like I said, we are going to try the red because I just opened a box. It was packaged well. It shipped quickly. I received it quickly. I had no issues with getting it. I did have to sign for it from UPS driver, but other than that, excellent on the timing of it and receiving it. So, since I just opened a bottle, did not have time to chill these for today's session, I am going to open the red. And so, it says Black Excellence Wine, Cabernet Sauvignon from their Gold Collection. All right, so I know I have tried a cab before with you all, and so I'm not going to like compare them to each other. I'm just going to provide a review of this one, and like what I think of it or what it would pair with in general, and see if it's something that you might like. I'll tell you the different notes. Since it's a cab, I do expect it to be dry, and depending on how old it is, it may have different notes of like some dark fruit. It might have like some like cherry or plum. It might have some cinnamon. It can have cloves. It might smell like leather. It might smell like tobacco. It like there's so many things that it can be. So really I just try to tell you what I smell or what I taste from it. So that is the goal. All right. So for this one, it is a deep like plum color. I won't say it's purple. It's not that deep, but it's definitely like a dark plum. All right, so I do smell some vanilla, definitely some dark like black cherry, black plum, that kind of fruit. So, and like really ripe dark fruit in it. This glass isn't really a big, it has a big, I usually use larger bottom glasses for red wines so I can swirl them and aerate them. But this was the first one that I grabbed out the cabinet tonight because I wasn't sure which wine I was going to try, but we're going to go with it, okay? Yes, I also smell like a spice, like almost something from like Thanksgiving. I feel like this would be a good winter drink. You know, if you want to, like, if you're in a house, sitting by the fireplace, and you want to feel warm, which I'm in Louisiana and it's not cold, but it wasn't hot today really either. So I would drink a glass of this. Just during the evening if I wanted to relax or something like that. But it does smell good. Okay, so for the taste, to me, I really taste like the more vanilla and spice first versus the fruit in it. I do still taste like the plum and the cherry. I do taste and I taste the vanilla. I don't really taste the spices or anything in it. But I also just opened it. Sometimes with red wines, you may want to let them sit open for 20 minutes or so to aerate. And so I am going to let this sit for 20 minutes and then come back to it. It has been 20 minutes and this has had some time to aerate, and so now I'm gonna try it again. I think with a lot of red wines is you gotta kind of find out what's their optimal environment to be tried in, whether it is aerating for a while, whether it is chilling it for like 20 minutes or so, just because depending on where you are, there's certain temperature that the wine should be. Like they say room temperature, but in Louisiana, it could be 80 on the regular here. That's too hot for wine. So in the Midwest, it might be 60 on the regular. That's more like room temperature. But of course, like up north, it might be, 20 degrees somewhere. That's too cold for a red. So you just kind of want to find out what the right temperature and environment or details is for your wine to be optimal, especially for reds. And so I'm going to try this one again and see how it is. It's definitely smoother now. I feel like if I could probably let it sit out another 20 minutes or so and it might even be better. But I will say I can tell a difference from when I open a bottle and waiting these 20 minutes to how smoother it is. And so when you open a red, I would suggest, if you have a decanter, let it sit in that for 20 minutes or get an aerator. They have these like little machines almost that you can put on top of your wine bottle, and it has a straw that will go into the wine bottle and it'll aerate your wine immediately as you put it in your glass. So that's another suggestion too, if you don't want to wait the 20 minutes to let it self aerate. So that's just another option. But I do think the wine is smoother since I let it sit, and I definitely will finish this glass for the night. And I encourage you all to try it. Again, it is called Black Excellence Wine Co. They come in, you can buy single bottles or you can buy all three of them together. I did purchase all 3. I look forward to trying these other 2 at a later time. But it is out of California. I hope you all try it one day and enjoy it like I am. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your night.